paradigms in her field. Her professors were impressed, and her work gained attention in the scientific community. Today, Julia is a respected researcher, known for her innovative approach of breaking discoveries. What changed? It wasn't her innate abilities. It was her mindset. Julia had learned that losing wasn't failure, giving up was. She understood that each setback was an opportunity to learn, to grow, to become better than she was before. This, my friends, is the essence of never giving up. It's about understanding that success is not a destination, but a journey. It's about recognizing that every obstacle is an opportunity in disguise. Thomas Edison, who failed thousands of times before inventing the light bulb. J.K. Rowling, whose Harry Potter manuscript was rejected by multiple publishers before becoming a global phenomenon. Michael Jordan, cut from his high school basketball team before becoming one of the greatest players of all time. What do these individuals have in common? They refused to let failure define them. They understood that losing is temporary, but giving up is permanent. I want you to think about your own life. What dreams have you put on hold because of fear of failure? What goals have you abandoned because the path seemed too difficult? It's not too late. Your dream is still within reach, but you must be willing to persevere, to push through the discomfort, to embrace the challenges that lie ahead. Success is not about avoiding failure. It's about failing forward. It's about learning from each setback, each mistake, each disappointment. It's about using these experiences as fuel to propel you towards your goals. This is the power of perseverance. This is what it means to say, you can't lose if you never give up. Never giving up does not mean blindly pursuing a goal without reflection or adjustment. It means being willing to adapt, to pivot, to change your approach while keeping your eyes fixed on your ultimate vision. When you are climbing a mountain, the path to the summit is rarely a straight line. You may encounter cliffs that force you to backtrack and find another route. You may face storms that require you to take shelter and wait. But as long as you keep the summit in sight, as long as you are willing to keep moving forward, you haven't failed. You are still on the journey. This principle applies to every aspect of life. Whether you are pursuing a career goal, building a relationship, or working on personal growth, the key to success is persistence. Many of the most groundbreaking innovations in history came after years, sometimes decades, of failed experiments. But the scientists behind these discoveries didn't view their failures as defeats. They saw them as data points, each one bringing them closer to a breakthrough. The same is true in the world of art. Vincent van Gogh, now recognized as one of the most influential figures in Western art. I sold only one painting during his lifetime. He faced rejection, ridicule, and financial hardship. But he never stopped painting. He never gave up on his vision. And today his work is celebrated worldwide. These examples teach us a crucial lesson. Success is not about avoiding failure. It's about how we respond to failure. It's about our ability to stand up, dust ourselves off, and keep moving forward. I know what some of you might be thinking, but what if I've already tried and failed multiple times? What if I'm tired of the struggle? To you, I say this, your past failures do not define your future success. Each day is a new opportunity to start again, to approach your goals with fresh eyes and renewed determination. This is the essence of never giving up. It's about understanding that success is rarely overnight. It's about being willing to put in the work day after day, even when results aren't immediately visible. When you plant a seed, you don't see results immediately for days, sometimes weeks. There's no visible sign of growth, but beneath the surface, important changes are taking place. The seed is germinating, developing roots, preparing to break through the soil. If you were to dig up the seed every day to check on its progress, you disrupt its growth. Instead, you need to have faith in the process. You need to keep watering, keep tending to the soil, even when you can't see results. The same is true in life. Often, our most significant growth happens beneath the surface, invisible to the naked eye. It's in the quiet moments of reflection, in the lessons learned from our mistakes, in the slow but steady accumulation of knowledge and experience. This is why giving up is so dangerous. When you give up, you rob yourself of the opportunity for growth. You cut short the process of transformation that could lead to your ultimate success. Every expert was once a beginner. Every successful person has faced failure. The difference is that they refuse to let failure have the last word. They understood that losing is an event, not a person. They didn't say, "I'm a failure." They said, "I failed at this attempt." This shift in perspective is crucial. It allows you to separate your sense of self-worth from the outcome of your efforts. It enables you to view failure not as a reflection of your abilities, but as a necessary step on the path to success. When a child rides a bike, the first thing they try to do is ride. They often fall, but we don't tell them, "Well, I guess you're just not cut out for bike riding." Instead, we encourage them to get back up and try again. We understand that falling is part of the learning process. As adults, we often lose this perspective. We become so afraid of failure that we stop taking risks. We stop pushing ourselves outside our comfort zones. And in doing so, we limit our potential for growth and achievement. The only real failure in life is the failure to try. As long as you are willing to get back up, to learn from your mistakes, to keep pushing forward, you haven't truly failed. You are still in the game. You are still growing, still evolving, still moving towards your goals. This does not mean the journey will be easy. There will be times when you feel discouraged, when the challenges seem insurmountable. In these moments, it's crucial to remember why you started in the first place. Reconnect with your purpose. Remind yourself of the vision that set you on this path. Let it fuel your determination. Let it reignite your passion. You are not alone on this journey. Surround yourself with people who believe in you, who support your dreams. Seek out mentors who can guide you, who can offer wisdom from their own experiences. At the same time, be wary of negative influences. There will always be people who try to discourage you, who tell you that your dreams are unrealistic. Don't let their limitations become your own. Their doubts are a reflection of their fears, not your potential. Instead, look to those who have achieved what you aspire to. Study their journeys. You will often find that their paths were not straight lines to success, but winding roads filled with setbacks and challenges. Let their stories inspire you. Let them remind you that persistence pays off. But don't just look to others for inspiration. Be your own source of motivation. Celebrate your small victories along the way. Acknowledge the progress you have made, no matter small it might seem. Too often, we focus solely on our end goal, overlooking the growth we have experienced along the way. But success is not just about reaching your destination. It's about who you become on the journey. Every obstacle you overcome, every setback you push through, is shaping you, is building your resilience, expanding your skills, deepening your understanding. These experiences are invaluable. They are preparing you not just for your current goal, but for future challenges you can't yet imagine. When you are going through a difficult time, you are not just working towards your goal, you are also developing the strength, wisdom, and character that will serve you for the rest of your life. This is why giving up is so costly. When you give up, you don't just lose out on your immediate goal. You lose the opportunity for growth, for self-discovery, for becoming the person you are capable of being. Never giving up does not mean stubbornly pursuing a goal that's no longer right for you. As you grow and evolve, your dreams and aspirations may change. That's okay. The key is to be honest with yourself about why you are changing course. Are you giving up because the path is difficult or because you have genuinely outgrown this particular goal? Are you changing direction out of fear or out of authentic realization that your passions lie elsewhere? If you find that your goals have shifted, that's not giving up. That's your growth. That's your evolving. Gaining clarity about what truly matters to you. The important thing is to keep moving forward. to keep pursuing growth and fulfillment, whatever form that may take. Success is not a fixed destination. It's a continual process of setting goals, working towards them, and then setting new goals. It's about constant growth, constant learning, constant evolution. So how do you cultivate this mindset of persistence? How do you develop the resilience to keep going, even when the path is difficult? First, it starts with your self-talk. Pay attention to the way you speak to yourself, especially in moments of difficulty. Are you encouraging and supportive or harsh and critical? Do you motivate yourself to keep going? Or do you look for reasons to give up? Develop a positive internal dialogue when you face a setback. Don't say, I'm a failure. Say, this attempt didn't work out, but I've learned from them something valuable for next time. Don't say, this is too hard. Say, this is challenging, but I'm becoming stronger with each step. Next, focus on progress, not perfection. Too often, we let our desire for perfect results prevent us from taking action. But remember, it's better to take imperfect action than to wait for perfect conditions that may never come. Set small, achievable goals along the way to your larger objective. Each of these small victories will build your confidence and momentum. They will remind you that you are capable of progress, even when the larger goal seems distant. Also, learn to embrace discomfort. Growth happens outside of your comfort zone. If you are feeling challenged, if you are facing difficulties, it does not mean you are on the wrong path. It often means you are exactly where you need to be to evolve and improve. Develop a growth mindset. See challenges as opportunities to learn and grow, not as threats to your abilities. Understand that your skills and intelligence aren't fixed traits, but qualities that can be developed through effort and persistence. Practice gratitude, even in difficult times. Be thankful for the lessons you are learning, for the strength you are developing. Gratitude shifts your focus from what's going wrong to what's going right, from what you lack to what you have. Take care of yourself physically and mentally. Persistence requires energy and resilience. Eat well, exercise regularly, get enough sleep. Make time for activities that recharge you. Remember, self-care is not selfish, it's necessary for sustained effort towards your goals. Learn to see failure as feedback, not as a final verdict. When something does not work out as planned, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can I use this experience to improve? What would I do differently next time? Develop a support system. Surround yourself with people who encourage you, who believe in your potential. Share your goals with them. Let them hold you accountable. Their support can be invaluable when your own motivation wavers. Visualize your success. Take time each day to imagine yourself achieving your goals. Feel the emotions, see the details. This is not mere dreaming, it's programming your mind for success, reinforcing your commitment to your objectives. Stay curious and open to new approaches. If one method is not working, be willing to try another. Sometimes, persistence is not about doing the same thing over and over. It's about trying new strategies until you find what works. Remember the power of incremental progress. Small, consistent efforts compound over time. It's easy to overestimate what you can achieve in a day, but underestimate what you can achieve in a year of consistent effort. Develop patience. Meaningful change and significant achievements often take time. Trust the process. Keep putting in the work, even when results aren't immediately visible. Learn from those who have gone before you. Read biographies of successful people in your field. Study their journeys, their setbacks, their strategies for overcoming obstacles. Let their experiences inform and inspire your own path. Practice resilience in small ways every day. Take on challenges that push you slightly out of your comfort zone. Each time you persist through discomfort, you are building your capacity to handle larger challenges. Celebrate your efforts, not just your outcomes. Take pride in your persistence, in your willingness to keep going when things get tough. This intrinsic motivation will sustain you far more than external rewards. Success is not about never falling. It's about getting up one more time than you fall. It's about learning from each setback, growing from each challenge, and moving forward with renewed determination. You have within you an incredible capacity for resilience, for growth, for achievement. But this potential can only be realized through persistent effort, through a refusal to give up on your dreams. As long as you don't give up, you haven't lost. You are still in the game, still moving forward, still growing. Every step you take, no matter how small, is progress. Every obstacle you overcome makes you stronger. What effect can your persistence have? Not just on your life, but on lives of those of them. Your commitment can inspire others. Your refusal to give up can show them what's possible when you commit to your dreams. Imagine the example you are setting for the next generation. When young people see your persistence, your resilience in the face of adversity, you are teaching them valuable lessons about the power of perseverance. The legacy you are creating, years from now, people won't remember the times you failed. They will remember how you kept going. How you turned those failures into stepping stones for success. Your persistence is a testament to the human spirit. It's a reminder of our capacity to overcome, to adapt, to thrive in the face of challenges. When you refuse to give up, you are not just changing your own life, you are contributing to the collective resilience of humanity. Think about the stories of human achievement throughout history. The Wright brothers, who persisted through countless failed attempts before achieving powered flight. Marie Curie, who overcame poverty and gender discrimination to become a pioneering scientist. Nelson Mandela, who endured 27 years of imprisonment without losing sight of his vision for a free and equal South Africa. These individuals didn't succeed because they were exceptionally gifted or lucky. They succeeded because they refused to give up. They kept moving forward, even when the odds seemed insurmountable. You have that same power within you. You have the ability to persist, to overcome, to achieve greatness in your own unique way. But it all starts with a decision to never give up, no matter what challenges you face. This decision is not something you make once. It's a choice you make every day, sometimes every hour. It's a commitment you renew each time you face a setback or encounter an obstacle. When you embrace this mindset, something remarkable happens. You start to see challenges differently. Instead of viewing them as roadblocks, you see them as opportunities for growth. Instead of feeling discouraged by setbacks, you become energized by the chance to learn and improve. This shift in perspective is powerful. It transforms you from a victim of circumstance into the author of your own story. It puts you in control of your journey, regardless of the external factors you can't control. The path to success is rarely smooth or straight. It's filled with twists and turns, ups and downs, but each of these experiences is a crucial part of your journey. They shape you, strengthen you, and prepare you for greater challenges ahead. How adversity builds resilience. Each obstacle you overcome increases your capacity to face your difficulties. You develop problem-solving skills, emotional fortitude, and adaptability. Persistence in the face of setbacks clothed the mindset. You learn to view challenges as opportunities for learning and improvement, rather than insurmountable barriers. The act of persevering also builds self-confidence. As you push through difficulties, you prove to yourself that you are capable of more than you initially thought. This self-belief becomes a powerful motivator in future endeavors. Continued effort towards a goal, even when progress seems slow, develops patience and long-term thinking. You learn to value the process as much as the outcome, understanding that meaningful achievements often require sustained effort over time. Persistence fosters creativity. When initial approaches fail, you are forced to think outside the box, developing innovative solutions you might not have considered otherwise. The journey of never giving up also teaches valuable lessons in humility and the importance of seeking help. You learn that it's okay to not have all the answers and that collaboration can often lead to better outcomes. As you persist, you develop a deeper understanding of your field or area of interest. The challenges you face often reveal nuances and complexities that aren't apparent at first glance, enriching your knowledge and expertise. Your persistence can inspire others around you. by demonstrating unwavering commitment to your goals. You set an example that can motivate friends, family, and colleagues to pursue their own aspirations with renewed vigor. The act of persevering often leads to unexpected opportunities. As you continue to work towards your goals, you may encounter new connections, ideas, or pathways that you wouldn't have discovered if you had given up earlier. Persistence in the face of adversity also develops your ability to manage stress and maintain focus under pressure. These skills are invaluable not just in achieving your current goal, but in all aspects of life. As you refuse to give up, you become more resilient to criticism and setbacks. You learn to separate constructive feedback from discouragement, using the former to improve while not letting the latter deter you from your path. The journey of persistence often leads to a deeper understanding of your own values and priorities. As you face challenges, you are forced to reflect on what truly matters to you and why you are pursuing your goals. Never giving up does not mean blindly pursuing a single path. It means staying committed to your ultimate vision while being flexible about the means to achieve it. This adaptability is a crucial skill in our rapidly changing world. Your persistence can lead to breakthroughs that benefit not just you, but society as a whole. Many of the world's most important innovations came from individuals who refused to give up in the face of repeated failures. The mindset of never giving up extends beyond individual goals. It can shape your approach to relationships, community involvement, and global issues. It's about maintaining hope and continuing to work towards positive change, even when the challenges seem overwhelming. As you persist, you develop a stronger sense of personal responsibility. You understand that while you can't control all circumstances, you can always control your response to them. The journey of persistence often leads to unexpected personal growth. You may discover strengths, passions, or abilities you never knew you had, simply because you kept going when others might have given up. Never giving up does not mean you won't experience doubt or fear. It means learning to acknowledge these feelings without letting them dictate your actions. This emotional resilience is a valuable life skill. As you persist towards your goals, you become more attuned to recognizing and appreciating progress, no matter how small. This ability to find joy and motivation in small victories can sustain you through long and challenging journeys. Remember that you can't lose if you never give up. Every setback is a setup for a comeback. Every challenge is an opportunity for growth. Your persistence is not just about achieving a specific goal. It's about becoming the best version of yourself. So keep moving forward. Keep pushing through the obstacles. Keep believing in your dreams. Your journey of persistence is shaping you into a stronger, wiser, more resilient individual. And that in itself is a victory worth celebrating. Never forget, as long as you are still trying, still learning, still moving forward, you haven't failed. You are succeeding in the most important way possible. You are growing, evolving, and becoming more than you were yesterday. That's the true essence of never giving up. And that's the key to unlocking your full potential. Your persistence today is paving the way for your success tomorrow. So hold your head high. Keep your vision clear. And never, ever give up. The world is waiting for the unique contribution not only you can make. Your persistence might just change the world. Keep going, keep believing, keep persisting. Your best is yet to come.
You are tree. Your roots strong, branches supple. You
obstacles or dismissing real challenges. And setbacks. How many of us have allowed the voices of doubt, fear, and negativity to shape our perception of what's possible? It's time to break free from these mental shackles. Your past is a chapter in your story, not the entire book. It's a part of your journey, but it does not have to be your destination. The beauty of life lies in its capacity for renewal, for transformation, every single day. You have the opportunity to rewrite your story, to chart a new course, to become the author of your own destiny. Leaving your past behind is not about forgetting or denying what has happened. It's about learning from it, growing from it, and then moving forward with wisdom and purpose. Your past experiences, both good and bad, have shaped you into the person you are today. They have given you strength, resilience, and insights that are uniquely yours. The key is to extract the lessons without remaining trapped in the emotions or circumstances of the past. I once met a man named David, a successful entrepreneur who had overcome tremendous odds to build a thriving business. But David's journey wasn't always smooth sailing. In his early 20s, David made a series of poor financial decisions that left him bankrupt and homeless. He found himself sleeping in his car, showering at the local gym, and surviving on meager meals. The shame and disappointment of his failures weighed heavily on him, threatening to crush his spirit entirely. But David refused to let his past define his future. Instead of wallowing in self-pity or giving up on his dreams, he chose to view his setbacks as valuable lessons. He studied his mistakes, analyzed where he went wrong, and committed himself to learning everything he could about business and finance. David's transformation didn't happen overnight. It took years of hard work, perseverance, and unwavering focus on his goals. He started small, taking odd jobs to save money while developing his business plan in his spare time. Slowly but surely, he built his empire, one careful decision at a time. Today, David's company employs hundreds of people and generates millions in revenue. But more importantly, David uses his success to mentor young entrepreneurs, helping them avoid the pitfalls he encountered. He turned his past failures into a powerful tool for guiding others towards success. David's story teaches us an important lesson. Your past does not have to be a burden. It can be a bridge to a brighter future. The key is in how you choose to perceive and use your experiences. I want you to take a moment and reflect on your own life. What aspects of your past are you allowing to hold you back? What old beliefs, fears, or regrets are keeping you from fully embracing your potential? It's time to identify these limiting factors and consciously choose to release them. Leaving your past behind is not about running away from your problems or pretending they don't exist. It's about making a deliberate choice to focus your energy, your thoughts, and your actions on creating the future you desire. It's about shifting your perspective from what was to what could be. This shift in focus is crucial because where you place your attention determines the direction of your life. If you are constantly looking in the rearview mirror, fixated on what's behind you, you will miss the opportunities that lie ahead. You will fail to see the open roads, the new possibilities, the chance to create something extraordinary. Focusing on your future requires more than just positive thinking or wishful dreaming. It demands action, commitment, and a willingness to step out of your comfort zone. It means setting clear goals, developing concrete plans, and then working tirelessly to turn those plans into reality. A talented artist I met during a seminar, Maria. Maria had always dreamed of pursuing a career in art, but life had taken her down a different path. She found herself in a stable but unfulfilling corporate job. Her artistic aspirations relegated to an occasional hobby. For years, Maria convinced herself that it was too late to change course. She told herself that she had responsibilities, bills to pay, and that chasing her dreams was a luxury she couldn't afford. Her past decisions and current circumstances seemed to trap her in a life that felt increasingly suffocating. But something changed for Maria when she attended a workshop on personal development. She realized that her excuses were just that, excuses. She understood that by focusing on all the reasons why she couldn't pursue her passion, she was robbing herself of the chance to live a truly fulfilling life. Maria made a decision that day to leave her past choices behind and focus on creating the future she truly desired. She didn't quit her job immediately or make any rash decisions. Instead, she began carving out time each day to dedicate to her art. She started small, setting aside just 30 minutes a day to sketch, paint, or learn new techniques. As Maria consistently invested time in her passion, something remarkable began to happen. Her skills improved rapidly, and she started gaining confidence in her abilities. She began sharing her work on social media, and slowly but surely she started attracting attention and even some small commissions. Over the course of 2 years, Maria built up a portfolio, established a network in the art community, and even started selling her pieces at local art fairs. It wasn't always easy. There were moments of doubt, setbacks, and challenges. But Maria remained focused on her vision of the future, refusing to let her past dictate her path. Today, Maria is a full-time artist, making a living doing what she loves, a corporate experience, which she once saw as a detour from her true path, now serves her well in managing the business side of her art career by choosing to focus on her future rather than remain trapped by her past. Maria transformed her life and found true fulfillment. Maria's story illustrates a fundamental truth. It's never too late to change the direction of your life. Your past does not have to be a life sentence. At any moment, you can make the decision to chart a new course, to pursue your passions, to live in alignment with your deepest values and aspirations. Leaving your past behind and focusing on your future is not a one-time decision. It's a daily choice, a moment-by-moment commitment to moving forward, to growing, to becoming the best version of yourself. Every day, you will face situations that tempt you to fall back into old patterns, to retreat to the familiar comfort of your past. The challenge is to recognize these moments for what they are, opportunities to reaffirm your commitment to your future. When you encounter obstacles or setbacks, and you will, remember that these are not signs that you give up or that your past was right all along. These challenges are simply part of the journey. They are opportunities to learn, to grow stronger, to develop resilience and character. Focusing on your future means cultivating a mindset of possibility. It means training yourself to see opportunities where others see only problems. It means believing in your ability to learn, to adapt, to overcome any obstacle that stands in your way. This mindset shift is crucial because your beliefs about what's possible for you directly influence your actions and, ultimately, your outcomes. If you believe that you are capable of achieving great things, you will act in ways that align with that belief. You will take risks, pursue opportunities, and persevere in the face of challenges. On the other hand, if you allow your past to convince you that you are not capable, that you don't deserve success, or that change is impossible, you will unconsciously sabotage your own efforts. You will shy away from opportunities, settle for less than you are capable of, and give up at the first sign of difficulty. The choice is yours. You can allow your past to be a prison that confines you, or you can use it as a launching pad to propel you towards a brighter future. You can let your history define you, or you can use it as fuel to drive you towards your dreams. Your future is not some distant, abstract concept. Your future is being created right now, in this very moment, through the choices you make and the actions you take. Every decision, no matter how small, is either moving you closer to the future you desire or further away from it. Commit to leaving behind the limiting beliefs, the self-doubt, and the fear that your past has instilled in you. Commit to focusing your energy, your thoughts, and your actions on creating the future you truly desire. Start by defining what that future looks like for you. What are your deepest aspirations? What kind of person do you want to become? What impact do you want to have on the world? Allow yourself to dream big, to envision a future that excites and inspires you. Once you have a clear vision of your desired future, break it down into actionable goals. What steps can you take today, this week, this month to move closer to that vision? Remember, transformation does not happen overnight. It's the result of consistent, purposeful action over time. As you work towards your goals, be patient with yourself. Change takes time. And there will be moments of struggle and doubt. When these moments come, Remind yourself of why you started this journey. Reconnect with your vision of the future and let it inspire you to keep moving forward. Surround yourself with people who believe in you, who support your dreams, and who encourage you to reach for more. Seek out mentors and role models who have achieved what you aspire to. Learn from their experiences, their successes, and their failures. And most importantly, believe in yourself. Believe in your ability to change, to grow, to become more than you have ever been before. Your past does not define you unless you allow it to. You have within you the power to create a future that surpasses even your wildest dreams. Remember that it's not about erasing or denying your history. It's about choosing what parts of your past you carry forward with you. Take the lessons, the strengths, the wisdom you have gained, and leave behind the limitations, the doubts, and the fears. Your past has prepared you for this moment. Every experience, every challenge, every triumph has equipped you with unique insights and abilities. Now it's time to use those tools to build the future you desire. Imagine for a moment the person you could become if you were free from the constraints of your past. Imagine the impact you could have, the lives you could touch, the dreams you could achieve if you focused all your energy on moving forward. That future is within your reach. It's waiting for you to claim it, but it won't come to you. You have to go to it. You have to be willing to step out of your comfort zone, to take risks, to face your fears head on. Remember David, who turned his past failures into the foundation for future success. Remember Maria, who found the courage to pursue her passion and transform her life. Their stories are not unique. They represent the potential that lays within each of us to rewrite our narratives, to create new beginnings, to shape our own destinies. You have that same potential within you. You have the power to leave your past behind and create a future that fills you with excitement and purpose. But that power remains dormant until you choose to activate it through your decisions and actions. What will you choose? Will you allow your past to define your future? Or will you take control of your narrative and write a new chapter in your life story? Don't wait for the perfect moment to start. Don't wait until you feel completely ready or until all your doubts have disappeared. The truth is, you will never feel entirely ready for big changes. Growth happens outside of your comfort zone. In those moments when you choose to take action despite your fears and uncertainties. Start where you are with what you have. Take one small step today towards the future you envision. It does not have to be a giant leap. Even the smallest action, if aligned with your goals, can set powerful changes in motion. Maybe it's updating your resume to pursue that job you have always wanted. Perhaps it's signing up for a class to learn a new skill. It could be having that difficult conversation you have been avoiding or making that phone call that could open new opportunities. Whatever it is, do it now. Don't let another day pass without taking concrete action towards your dreams. Be prepared for setbacks and challenges. They are an inevitable part of any journey of growth and transformation. But remember, these obstacles are not stop signs. They are opportunities for learning and development. Each challenge you overcome makes you stronger, more resilient, and better equipped to handle whatever comes next. When you face difficulties, and you will, resist the urge to retreat to the familiar patterns of your past. Instead, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can this experience help me grow? How can I use this challenge to become even better equipped to achieve my goals? This shift in perspective can transform even the most daunting obstacles into stepping stones towards your desired future. Top signs. There are opportunities for learning and development. Each challenge you overcome makes you stronger, more resilient, and better equipped to handle whatever comes next. When you face difficulties, and you will, resist the urge to retreat to the familiar patterns of your past. Instead, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can this experience help me grow? How can I use this challenge to become even better equipped to achieve my goals? This shift in perspective can transform even the most daunting obstacles into stepping stones towards your desired future. It allows you to extract value from every experience, turning setbacks into setups for future success. Take time to celebrate your victories, no matter how small they may seem. Acknowledge the progress you are making, the habits you are changing, the new skills you are developing. These celebrations serve as fuel and motivation, reminding you of how far you have come and inspiring you to keep pushing forward. Leaving your past behind and focusing on your future is not about denying or forgetting where you have come from. It's about choosing what parts of your past you carry forward with you. Your past experiences have shaped you, given you unique perspectives and strengths. The key is to use these as tools for building your future, rather than allowing them to be barriers that hold you back. Your past does not have to be your prison. It can be the foundation upon which you build a brighter, more fulfilling future. But the choice to break free, to step into a new chapter of your life, that choice belongs to you and you alone. No one else can make this decision for you. No one else can take the steps necessary to create the future you desire. It's up to you to decide that you are worth more than the limitations of your past. It's up to you to believe in your potential, to trust in your ability to grow and change. And let me tell you, you are worth it. You have within you untapped reservoirs of potential, wells of creativity and resilience that you have barely begun to explore. You are capable of so much more than you have allowed yourself to believe. Make the decision to leave your past behind. Choose to focus on your future with unwavering determination. Commit to taking consistent action towards your goals, no matter how small those actions may seem. Visualize the future you want to create. See it clearly in your mind's eye. Feel the emotions of living that future. The joy, the fulfillment, the sense of purpose and achievement. Let that vision guide your decisions and vision every single day. Be kind to yourself. Forgive yourself for past mistakes and shortcomings. Understand that you did the best you could with the knowledge and resources you had at the time. Now, armed with new insights and determination, you have the opportunity to do better, to be better. Surround yourself with positivity. Seek out people, information, and environments that nurture your growth and support your vision for the future. Distance yourself from negative influences that try to pull you back into old patterns or limit your potential. Your journey is unique. Don't compare your progress to others or allow external expectations to derail you from your path. Focus on becoming the best version of yourself, on living up to your own standards and aspirations. There will be moments of doubt and uncertainty. You may question whether you are on the right path or if you have what it takes to achieve your goals. These moments are not signs of weakness, but opportunities for growth and self-reflection. Embrace these challenges as they arise. They are the crucible in which your character is forged, where your determination is tested and strengthened. Each obstacle you overcome, each moment of doubt you push through, adds another layer to your resilience and brings you one step closer to becoming the person you aspire to be. Remember that growth is not always comfortable. It often requires you to stretch beyond your current capabilities, to venture into unknown territories. But it is in these moments of discomfort that true transformation occurs. Just as a muscle grows stronger when pushed to its limits, your character and ability expand when you challenge yourself to go beyond what you thought possible. As you progress on this journey, you will begin to notice subtle shifts in your perspective. Things that once seemed insurmountable will start to look like exciting challenges. Opportunities you might have overlooked in the past will become apparent. You will find yourself approaching life with a newfound sense of curiosity and optimism. This shift in mindset is a powerful indicator of your growth. It's a sign that you are no longer allowing your past to dictate your future, but instead are actively shaping your destiny. Nurture this new perspective. Feed it with positive affirmations, inspiring stories, and continuous learning. One of the most powerful tools at your disposal on this journey is your imagination. Your mind has the incredible ability to envision possibilities that don't yet exist in your physical reality. Use this power to your advantage. Regularly visualize yourself living the life you desire, achieving your goals, and becoming the person you want to be. This is not mere daydreaming. When you consistently visualize your desired future, you are programming your subconscious mind to recognize and seize opportunities that align with your vision. You are training yourself to act in ways that bring that future into reality. You may find that your priorities begin to shift. Things that once seemed important may lose their significance. While new values and goals emerge, this is a natural part of the growth process. Embrace these changes, as they are signs that you are aligning more closely with your authentic self and your true aspirations. Be prepared for the fact that not everyone in your life may understand or support your support journey. Some may be uncomfortable with the changes they see in you, or may try to pull you back into old patterns. Remember that their reactions are often more about their own fears and limitations than about you. While it's important to be compassionate, don't let others' doubts or negativity tear you from your path. Your journey is your own, and you have the right and responsibility to pursue the future you envision for yourself. You will likely discover strength and talents you never knew you possessed. Perhaps you will uncover a knack for leadership, a talent for creative problem solving, or a passion for helping others. These discoveries are the treasures hidden within the challenge of personal growth. Embrace them, develop them, and find ways to incorporate them into your vision for the future. Remember that leaving your past behind does not mean forgetting where you came from or dismissing the experiences that have shaped you. Instead, it means choosing to view your past through a lens of growth and learning. Every experience, whether positive or negative, has contributed to who you are today and has equipped you with valuable insights and skills. The key is to extract the lessons and strengths from your past experiences while leaving behind the limitations and negative beliefs. Your past can be a source of wisdom that informs your future decisions, rather than a chain that holds you back. You may find that your definition of success evolves. What once seemed like the ultimate goal may now feel less important, while new aspirations take center stage. This evolution is a sign of your growth and expanding awareness. Embrace it, and be willing to adjust your course as your understanding of yourself and your potential deepens. Remember that focusing on your future does not mean constantly striving and never being satisfied with the present. It's important to find a balance between working towards your goals and appreciating where you are right now. Take time to acknowledge your progress, to be grateful for the opportunities you have, and to enjoy the journey itself. Cultivate patience with yourself and the process of change. True, lasting transformation takes time. There may be days when you feel like you are not making progress, or even taking steps backward. During these times, remind yourself that growth is rarely linear. What may feel like a setback can actually be setting the stage for a major breakthrough. To leave your past behind and focus on your future, you will likely inspire others around you to do the same. Without even realizing it, you may become a beacon of hope and possibility for those who are still struggling to break free from their own limitations. Embrace this role. Share your journey, your struggles and your triumphs. Your story could be the catalyst that someone else needs to begin their own journey of transformation. Remember that focusing on your future is not just about personal gain or achievement. It's about becoming the best version of yourself so that you can make your unique contribution to the world. As you grow and evolve, you will be better equipped to serve others, to solve problems, and to create positive change in your community and beyond. How your personal growth and the achievement of your goals can benefit others. Perhaps your journey will inspire someone else to pursue their dreams. Maybe the skills you develop will allow you to mentor others or create opportunities for those less fortunate. By focusing on your future, you are not just improving your own life, but potentially touching countless other lives in positive ways. Open to new ideas and perspectives. The future you are moving towards may look different from what you initially envisioned, and that's okay. Be flexible enough to achieve goals as you gain new insights and experiences, but stay true to your core values and the essence of what you want to achieve. Remember that leaving your past behind and focusing on your future is not a destination, but an ongoing journey. It's a commitment to continuous growth, learning, and self-improvement. Even as you achieve your goals, there will always be new horizons to explore, new challenges to overcome, and new ways to expand your potential. Embrace this journey with enthusiasm and curiosity. Approach each day as an opportunity to take another step towards your vision, to learn something new, to overcome another obstacle. Let your passion for growth and your excitement for the future fuel you. Even on the days when progress feels slow, the power to shape your future lies within you. Your past has brought you to this point, equipping you with experiences, insights, and strengths. But it's your choice what you do from here. You have the ability to leave behind the limitations, doubts, and fears that no longer serve you, and to step boldly into a future of your own design. Remember that every great achievement, every transformative change begins with a decision. Your decision to leave your past behind and focus on your future is the first step on an incredible journey of growth and self-discovery. Trust in your ability to learn, to adapt, and to overcome any obstacle that stands in your way. You have within you untapped reservoirs of potential, waiting to be explored and expressed. You have dreams and aspirations that are uniquely yours, waiting to be brought into reality. You have the power to create a future that inspires you, fulfills you, and allows you to make your greatest contribution to the world. Make the decision today to leave your past behind. Choose to focus on your future with unwavering determination. Take that first step, no matter how small it may seem, and then take another and another. Keep moving forward. Keep growing. Keep believing in your potential. We delve into a profound truth that can transform your life. Don't chase. Attract what you deserve. This principle is not about passivity or waiting for good fortune to stumble upon you. No, it's about a fundamental shift in how we approach our goals, our dreams, and our very purpose in life. It's about understanding that true success, true fulfillment, true purpose, these aren't things to be hunted down like prey. They are to be drawn to us through the magnetic force of who we become. A flower doesn't chase the bees, it blossoms. And the bees are naturally drawn to its nectar. The moon doesn't pursue the tides. Its very presence creates the gravitational pull that moves the oceans. In the same way, when we focus on becoming our highest selves, we create an irresistible force that attracts the very things we desire. But what does it mean to attract what we deserve? It's about alignment. It's about becoming the kind of person who is in harmony with what you desire. If you want love, you must become loving. If you want success, you must embody the qualities of a successful person. If you want peace, you must cultivate peace within yourself. This is where many stumble. They want the rewards without becoming the person who naturally receives those rewards. They want the fruit without nurturing the tree. But life doesn't work that way. The universe responds not to what we want, but to who we are. Let me share a story that illustrates this principle. There was a young woman named Hannah who dreamed of becoming a renowned artist. For years, she chased galleries, exhibitions, and critics, desperately trying to make a name for herself. She worked tirelessly, often sacrificing her health and relationships in pursuit of recognition. But no matter how hard she tried, success seemed to elude her. The more she chased, the further it seemed to slip away. Hannah was on the verge of giving up when she met an old, wise artist who shared a profound truth with her. The old artist said, "My dear, you have been chasing the wrong thing. Instead of pursuing fame, focus on becoming the best artist you can be. Pour your heart into your work, not for recognition, but for the pure joy of creation. When you do this, you will not only create better art, but you will also become the kind of artist that success naturally gravitates towards." These words struck Hannah deeply. She realized that in her relentless pursuit of success, she had lost touch with the very reason she became an artist in the first place, her love for art itself. From that day forward, Hannah changed her approach. Instead of chasing galleries and critics, she focused on honing her craft and expressing her authentic self through her art. a remarkable thing happened. As Hannah poured herself into her work, not for recognition, but for the sheer love of it, her art began to transform. It became more vibrant, more authentic, more alive. And people started to notice, without her having to chase them. Galleries began to approach her. Critics started writing about her work. Collectors sought out her pieces. The success she had been chasing for so long finally came to her, not because she pursued it, but because she had become the kind of artist that naturally attracted it. This story encapsulates the essence of what we are discussing today. Hannah's journey from chasing to attracting is one we can all learn from. Regardless of our field or aspirations, it's about shifting our focus from the external to the internal, from what we want to have to who we need to be. Now, some of you might be thinking, but isn't this just a passive approach? Don't we need to take action to achieve our goals? And you are absolutely right. Attracting what you deserve doesn't mean sitting idly and waiting for success to fall into your lap. It means taking inspired action from a place of authenticity and purpose. When you are chasing something, you are coming from a place of lack. You are saying to the universe, I don't have this and I need to run after it. But when you are attracting, you are coming from a place of abundance. You are saying, I am worthy of this and I am becoming the kind of person who naturally receives it. This shift in mindset changes everything. It changes how you act, how you speak, how you carry yourself. It changes the energy you put out into the world, and consequently, what the world gives back to you. But make no mistake, this path of attraction often requires more of you than the path of chasing ever did. When you are chasing, you are often willing to compromise who you are to get what you want. But when you are focused on attracting, you must hold steadfast to your values and your vision, even when it's difficult. You must be willing to put in the work to become the person who deserves what you desire. So how do we make this shift? How do we move from a mindset of chasing to one of attracting? It starts with self-awareness. You need to understand who you are at your core, your values, your passions, your unique gifts. Because it's only when you are in alignment with your true self that you can attract what you truly deserve. Next, you need to focus on growth. Remember, attracting what you deserve isn't about waiting passively for good things to come to you. It's about actively becoming the kind of person who naturally receives those good things. This means constantly learning, evolving, and improving yourself. It also means being willing to face your fears and overcome your limiting beliefs. Often, the thing standing between us and what we deserve is not external circumstances, but our own self-imposed limitations. We don't attract certain things into our lives because deep down, we don't believe we deserve them. This is where the real work begins. It's not enough to say you want success or love or fulfillment. You have to truly believe you deserve these things. And more than that, you have to become the kind of person who embodies the qualities that attract these things. If you want abundance, you must cultivate a mindset of abundance. If you want love, you must become more loving. If you want respect, you must first respect yourself and others. This is the essence of attracting what you deserve. Now, I know some of you might be thinking, but what if I do all this and still don't get what I want? This is a valid concern, and it brings us to another crucial point: detachment from outcomes. When you are chasing something, you are attached to a specific outcome. You have a fixed idea of what success looks like, and anything short of that feels like failure. But when you are focused on attracting, you are more concerned with the journey than the destination. When you focus on becoming the best version of yourself, on aligning with your values and purpose, something remarkable happens. You start to realize that the journey itself is the reward. The person you become in the process of attracting what you deserve is often more valuable than the thing you were trying to attract in the first place. This doesn't mean you don't have goals or aspirations. It means you hold those goals lightly, understanding that the universe might have something even better in store for you than what you had imagined. How many times have you achieved something you thought you wanted, only to find that it didn't bring you the satisfaction you expected? And conversely, how many times has life surprised you with something wonderful that you never even knew to ask for? This is the beauty of attraction over chase. When you are chasing, you are limited by your own imagination, by what you think you want. But when you are attracting, you open yourself up to possibilities beyond your current understanding. It's like the difference between forcing a river to flow where you want it to go and aligning yourself with its natural current. The first approach is exhausting and ultimately futile. The second allows you to harness a power far greater than your own. This approach requires courage. It requires faith. It requires a willingness to let go of the illusion of control that comes with chasing. Because when you are chasing, you can always tell yourself that if you just try harder, run faster, you will catch what you are after. But attraction requires you to trust in something bigger than yourself. It requires you to trust that as you become the best version of yourself, as you align with your purpose and values, the right things will naturally come into your life. And not just the things you think you want, but the things you truly need to fulfill your highest potential. This trust isn't blind faith. It's based on a deep understanding of how the universe works. It's based on the principle that like attracts like, that what you put out into the world is what you get back, that you don't get what you want in life. You get what you are. Stop chasing. Stop exhausting yourself in pursuit of things that may not even really align with who you are. Instead, focus on becoming, focus on growth, focus on alignment. Ask yourself, who do I need to become to attract what I truly deserve? What qualities do I need to embody? What beliefs do I need to cultivate? What fears do I need to overcome? And then, my friends, do the work, not the frantic work of chasing, but the meaningful work of becoming, the work of aligning your thoughts, your words, your actions with your highest self. As you do this, you will find that you start to attract not just success, but fulfillment. Not just achievement, but purpose. Not just admiration, but genuine connection. Remember, you are not meant to chase crumbs. You are meant to feast at the banquet of life. But that feast doesn't come to those who are frantically running after it. It comes to those who have prepared themselves to receive it, who have cultivated. What qualities do I need to embody? What beliefs do I need to cultivate? What fears do I need to overcome? And then, my friends, do the work, not the frantic work of chasing, but the meaningful work of becoming, the work of aligning your thoughts, your words, your actions with your highest self. As you do this, you will find that you start to attract not just success, but fulfillment. Not just achievement, but purpose. Not just admiration, but genuine connection. Remember, you are not meant to chase crumbs. You are meant to feast at the banquet of life. But that feast doesn't come to those who are frantically running after it. It comes to those who have prepared themselves to receive it, who have cultivated the inner abundance that naturally attracts outer abundance. What this process of becoming looks like in practice. It starts with your thoughts. What you think, you become. So guard your thoughts carefully. Fill your mind with positivity, with possibility, with the unwavering belief that you are worthy of greatness. This doesn't mean ignoring reality or pretending that challenges don't exist. It means choosing to focus on solutions rather than problems, on opportunities rather than obstacles. It means cultivating a mindset of growth and abundance, even in the face of adversity. Next, align your words with these thoughts. Speak as if you are already the person you aspire to be. Use language that empowers you, that affirms your worth and your potential. Be mindful of the stories you tell about yourself, both to others and in your own mind. Are these stories serving you or holding you back? Then take inspired action. Notice I say inspired action, not just any action. When you are chasing, you often take frantic, scattered action, hoping that if you just do enough, you will eventually get what you want. But when you are attracting, your actions are aligned with your purpose. They come from a place of inspiration rather than desperation. This inspired action is often more effective and efficient than the exhausting pursuit of chasing. It's like the difference between thrashing about in water and calmly swimming with purposeful strokes. The first might create a lot of splash and noise, but the second will actually get you where you want to go. As you align your thoughts, words, and actions, You will start to notice a shift. Things that once seemed difficult begin to flow more easily. Opportunities that you might have missed before start to become apparent. People who can help you on your journey seem to appear at just the right moment. This isn't magic or coincidence. It's the natural result of aligning yourself with the universal principles of success and fulfillment. It's what happens when you stop fighting against the current of life and start flowing with it. This alignment, this process of becoming is not a one-time event. It's a continuous journey. You don't just decide one day to stop chasing and start attracting, and then everything falls into place. It's a practice, a way of life that you commit to every single day. There will be times when the old habits of chasing try to reassert themselves. There will be moments of doubt, of fear, of uncertainty. In these moments, it's crucial to remind yourself of your worth, of your potential, of the person you are becoming. It's also important to surround yourself with people who support this journey, people who believe in you, who encourage your growth, who remind you of your worth when you forget. Because make no mistake, this path of attraction can be challenging. It requires you to face your fears, to confront your limiting beliefs, to step out of your comfort zone again and again. But the rewards are immeasurable. Because when you focus on attracting what you deserve, you are not just changing your external circumstances, you are transforming yourself from the inside out. You are becoming someone who doesn't need external validation to feel worthy. Someone who doesn't need to chase success because success is drawn to them naturally. Someone who doesn't need to pursue happiness because they have found contentment within themselves. This inner transformation is the true goal. The things we chase, success, love, happiness, are not endpoints. They are byproducts of living in alignment with our true selves. When we focus on becoming the best version of ourselves, these things naturally follow. The most truly successful people you know, not just those who have achieved external markers of success, but those who radiate a sense of fulfillment and purpose. Chances are, these people aren't frantically chasing after anything. They have learned the secret of attraction. They have aligned themselves with their purpose. And as a result, good things naturally flow to them. Some people hear this idea and think it means just sitting back and waiting for good things to come to you. Nothing could be further from the truth. Attracting what you deserve requires active participation in your own growth and development. It requires you to step up, to take responsibility for your life, to do the inner work necessary to become the person who naturally attracts what you desire. It's like preparing a garden. You don't just throw some seeds on the ground and expect a bountiful harvest. You need to prepare the soil. Plant the seeds carefully, water them regularly, protect them from pests and weeds. You need to tend to your garden day after day with patience and care. In the same way, attracting what you deserve requires consistent effort and attention. You need to nurture your mind with positive thoughts and continuous learning. You need to cultivate your skills and talents. You need to tend to your relationships with care and authenticity. You need to nourish your spirit with practices that bring you peace and clarity. This process of cultivation is ongoing. It doesn't stop when you achieve a certain goal or reach a particular milestone. Because the truth is, there is no final destination in this journey of becoming. There's always room for growth, always new heights to reach, always more of yourself to discover and express. As you engage in this process of continuous growth and self-discovery, you will find that your desires begin to shift. The things you once chased after might lose their appeal as you discover deeper, more meaningful aspirations. You might find that instead of chasing after wealth, you are more interested in creating value for others instead of pursuing fame. You are drawn to making a real difference in people's lives. Instead of seeking constant excitement, you discover the joy of inner peace and contentment. This shift in desires is a natural result of becoming more aligned with your true self. As you peel away the layers of societal expectations and self-imposed limitations, you uncover your authentic desires, desires that are in harmony with your highest good and the highest good of all. And when you pursue these authentic desires, you will find that the universe seems to conspire to help you Not because of some mystical force, but because you are now in alignment with the natural flow of life. You are no longer swimming against the current, but moving in harmony with it. This alignment creates a sense of ease and flow in your life. Not that challenges disappear, they are a natural part of growth and development. But you approach these challenges from a place of inner strength and clarity. You see them not as obstacles to be feared, but as opportunities for growth and learning. You develop a resilience that comes from knowing your own worth, from understanding that your value doesn't depend on external achievements or possessions. This inner strength becomes your foundation, allowing you to weather life's storms with grace and emerge even stronger. As you continue on this path of attraction, you will also notice a shift in your relationships. When you are no longer chasing validation or approval from others, you naturally attract people who appreciate you for who you truly are. Your relationships become more authentic, more fulfilling, more aligned with your values and aspirations. You will find yourself surrounded by people who inspire you, who challenge you to grow, who support your journey of becoming. In turn, you will inspire and support others, creating a virtuous cycle of growth and positivity. This ripple effect is one of the most beautiful aspects of shifting from chasing to attracting. As you transform yourself, you naturally inspire transformation in others. Your journey of personal growth becomes a catalyst for positive change in your family, your community, and beyond. So, my friends, I urge you to embrace this principle: don't chase, attract what you deserve. Understand that you are worthy of greatness, of love, of success, of fulfillment, not because of what you have achieved or what you possess, but because of who you are at your core. Commit to the journey of becoming the best version of yourself. Align your thoughts, your words, and your actions with your highest aspirations. Cultivate the qualities that naturally attract what you desire. Be patient with yourself, knowing that true transformation takes time. Remember, the goal is not to reach a final destination, but to continually evolve, to continuously expand your capacity for joy, for love, for success, for making a positive impact in the world. Or remember that every step you take towards becoming your best self is a victory. Each moment of self-awareness, each act of courage, each decision to align with your values brings you closer to the life you truly deserve. This path requires patience and persistence. It's not about instant gratification or quick fixes. It's about sustained, meaningful growth over time. Think of it as building a masterpiece brick by brick, brushstroke by brushstroke. You are creating a life of purpose and fulfillment. One of the most powerful aspects of this approach is how it transforms your relationship with failure. When you are chasing after something, failure can be devastating. It feels like you are falling further behind, like your goal is slipping away. But when you are focused on attracting what you deserve, failure becomes a teacher, a stepping stone on your path of growth. You begin to see that every setback is an opportunity to learn, to refine your approach, to become even more aligned with your true self. You understand that failure is not a reflection of your worth, but simply feedback on your current strategies. This shift in perspective allows you to bounce back more quickly, to maintain your momentum even in the face of adversity. When you are chasing, success is often defined by external markers, wealth, status, recognition. But when you are attracting, success becomes more about internal fulfillment. It's about living in alignment with your values, about making a positive impact, about growing and evolving as a person. This doesn't mean that external achievements become unimportant. Rather, they become a natural byproduct of your internal growth. You achieve not because you are desperately pursuing achievement, but because you have become the person who naturally creates value and makes a difference. How does it change your energy when you are chasing? You often operate from a place of anxiety and scarcity. You are constantly worried about not having enough, not being enough. This energy is palpable, and it can actually repel the very things you are trying to attract. But when you shift to a mindset of attraction, your energy changes. You operate from a place of confidence and abundance. You trust in your own worth and in the abundance of the universe. This energy is magnetic. It draws people, opportunities, and resources to you. This shift in energy also affects how you show up in the world. When you are chasing, you are often trying to be what you think others want you to be. You might compromise your values or hide parts of yourself in an attempt to fit in or gain approval. But when you are attracting, you show up authentically. You are not trying to be someone else. You are focused on being the best version of yourself. This authenticity is incredibly attractive. People are drawn to those who are genuine, who have a strong sense of self, who are comfortable in their own skin. By focusing on becoming your best self rather than chasing after approval, you paradoxically become more appealing to others. When you are constantly chasing, you are often operating from your ego, from a place of fear and lack. But as you shift to attraction, you start to tune into your inner wisdom more. You become better at distinguishing between the voice of your ego and the voice of your higher self. This enhanced intuition serves as a powerful guide. It helps you make decisions that are truly aligned with your highest good. It steers you towards opportunities that are right for you and away from those that might look good on the surface but aren't in harmony with your true self. How it affects your relationship over time. When you are chasing, you are often living in the future, always striving for the next goal, the next achievement. But when you are focused on attracting, you become more present. You understand that the power to attract what you desire lies in who you are right now, in this moment. This presence allows you to fully engage with your life as it is, even as you work towards what you want it to be. You find joy in the journey, not just the destination. You appreciate the process of becoming, not just the end result. As you deepen your practice of attraction, you will also notice a shift in your resilience. When you are chasing, setbacks can be devastating because they feel like they are pushing your goal further away. But when you are attracting, you understand that setbacks are part of the journey. They are opportunities for growth, for refining your approach, for becoming even more aligned with your true self. This resilience allows you to maintain your course even things get tough. You don't give up at the first sign of difficulty because you understand that challenges are not obstacles to your success, but stepping stones on your path of growth. How does it affect your creativity? When you are chasing, you are often a place of scarcity and fear. This can stifle your creativity, limiting you to safe, conventional approaches. But when you are attracting, you operate from a place of abundance and possibility. This opens up your creative channels, allowing you to come up with innovative solutions and unique approaches. This enhanced creativity doesn't just apply to traditional artistic pursuits. It affects how you approach problems, how you navigate relationships, how you envision your future. You become more adaptable, more imaginative, more open to new possibilities. When you are chasing success, you are often focused on what you can get. But when you are attracting success, you are focused on what you can give. You understand that true fulfillment comes not from accumulating things for yourself, but from making a positive difference in the lives of others. This shift from getting to giving is transformative. It aligns you with the natural flow of abundance in the universe. The more value you create for others, the more value naturally flows back to you. Not because you are seeking reward, but because that's how the principle of reciprocity works. My friends, the shift from chasing to attracting what you deserve is nothing short of transformative. It's a journey that will challenge you, that will push you to grow, that will require you to face your fears and overcome your limitations. But it's also a journey that will reward you beyond measure. As you embrace this principle, as you focus on becoming the best version of yourself, you will find that your life begins to flow with a sense of ease and purpose. You will attract opportunities, relationships, and experiences that are truly aligned with your highest good. You will discover a sense of fulfillment that goes beyond any external achievements. Remember, you are not meant to spend your life running after crumbs. You are meant to feast at the banquet of life. You are worthy of love, of success, of fulfillment, not because of what you do, but because of who you are. Your task is not to prove your worth, but to express it, not to chase after your dreams, but to become the person who naturally attracts them. From this day forward, stop chasing, start attracting. Focus on your growth, on your alignment, on becoming the best version of yourself. Trust that as you do this, everything you truly need will be drawn to you. You have within you everything you need to create a life of purpose, abundance, and joy. Every choice you make, every thought you think, every action you take is either moving you towards alignment or away from it. Choose alignment. Choose growth. Choose to become the person who naturally attracts what you deserve. And as you walk this path, remember that you are not alone. We are all on this journey together, supporting each other, inspiring each other, growing together. So go forth with courage, with determination, with the unshakable belief in your own worth and potential. Don't chase, attract what you deserve. The world is waiting for the unique gift that only you can give. It's time to shine your light and let your true self illuminate the world.